it's the report that has just been tabled a few minutes ago. And should we conclude on this stage in this morning session, Mr. Speaker, and maybe want to consider the committee of the whole later in the day or tomorrow, Mr. Speaker, then we will be guided by the decisions of our committee. Because I believe our Justice and Legal Affairs Committee is made up of competent colleagues who have taken time to read through this bill, listen to stakeholder views, and make it even better. Because I believe, much as we gave a good product to the country, a good product can always be made better. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, what are some of the salient issues that this bill discusses? Section 1 of the bill, Mr. Speaker, is just about the name of that particular bill. Section 2 of this bill changes a few definitions. The first being the definition of the word chairperson by deleting the word or vice chairperson or member of the commission when discharging the functions of the chairperson. It brings clarity on what are the responsibilities of a chairperson of the IBC vis-a-vis those of the other commissioners. And you know this is a matter that has been heavily debated, Mr. Speaker, in our courts of law, argued before our Supreme Court, and there has been a court finding and guidance, Mr. Speaker, on this particular matter. Mr. Speaker, further...
Sorry, Senator Cheptumo, you'll have an opportunity to debate this bill. Point of? Information. Do you want to be informed?
I don't mind.
Okay, okay, Senator Cheptumo.
Mr. Speaker, you heard the majority leader in his submission talking about sections. Mr. Speaker, it's supposed to be clause. And then sections, you refer to an act of parliament.
Okay, proceed.
Mr. Speaker, that's why I chose to be informed. Because Senator Cheptumo does not speak in vain. And you have seen it is very useful information, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for that information, Mr. Speaker. So the clause actually that I'm referring to, Mr. Speaker, is on the second clause of the bill, which is about definitions, Mr. Speaker. You know, because I was referring to this from my moving notes, and part of it is amending already what is an act of parliament. Therefore, that's why I referred to it as a section. But Senator Cheptumo's information is accurate, and for purposes of moving this bill, Mr. Speaker, I'll stick to the word clause so that it's clear before the various members. On, Mr. Speaker, the bill also gives life to Article 88 of our Constitution, recognizing that the IEBC, as a commission with various roles, among them the delimitation of boundaries, which has been a matter of concern in the country. You know, Mr. Speaker, that the country is in a place where it cannot conduct elections, I have said today, which is a matter of grave national concern, that for whatever reason, should there be a reason to warrant, Mr. Speaker, the conduct of election, as it is today, we have nobody that can conduct. I don't think the country should ever find itself in such a situation after this. And we have made provisions, you will see later on in the law, to ensure that once we pass this bill, Mr. Speaker, this shall never happen again, and our country will make progress. This business of having to change IBC after every election, Mr. Speaker, needs to become a thing of the past, and we have made provisions to ensure that that happens. Mr. Speaker, sir, Clause 3 of the bill proposes to amend Section 6.2 of the Principal Act, which introduces information and communication technology, accounting, as additional accepted fields from which, if experience is sought and proven, qualification for appointment as a member of the commission can be warranted. Mr. Speaker, we just wanted to make it a bit more broader, but give specific reference to professions which we think are relevant to the work of an IBC commissioner. And we have said accounting as a profession. Remember, these are figures, Mr. Speaker, and you'll remember the very funny memes that we had after the election during the infamous press conference by I'm avoiding the term that Gloria wants me to use, Mr. Speaker, given that this is a bipartisan bill, and I don't want to spoil the mood in the House, Mr. Speaker. But you have had submissions by IBC commissioners elsewhere on certain mathematical calculations that make you doubt their acumen in terms of addition and subtraction. That's why we feel it is an important addition to have members of the accounting profession as part and parcel of those that can be. Before then, what was considered to be high ranking was only the legal profession, Mr. Speaker, alone. Of course, we have also provided we have also provided ICT, because our election is increasingly becoming ICT, technology aided, Mr. Speaker. We use the system, issues of password, and all these things.